making your triceps eat every single phase of the motion, the up, the down, and the pause.
Oh my God, I'm just playing with them now, yeah. Oh my God, what she saying, say it loud, yeah.
I'm gonna continue to bring up this 10 mindset that we have at MGB. And part of that 10 is our time under tension, it's our effort and our execution, and it's going near failure. Well, part of the tension equation is my ability to generate tension was diminished because I didn't have any support here. Now, that's not innately a bad thing, it just makes it different. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna be able to lean back against this back pad, and that's gonna increase my ability to generate tension. And you're gonna notice that I'm gonna significantly increase the amount of weight that I lift. These things are important because you have to know the variables that affect the amount of weight you choose. The amount of weight you choose is all based on what your ability to generate tension is. And what we mean by tension is your mechanical tension, which is your muscles' ability to exert force on the load. And that ability to exert force is based on whether you have support or not. What apparatus are you choosing? What joint position are you in? These are the variables that dictate all of the things that we're doing. It's not as simple as lifting heavy weight for 10 reps. That's a kindergarten approach to building muscle. You have to know the principles that matter. That's time, tension, effort, execution, and going near failure. Let's go with our first set, overhead triceps. So what you're gonna do, these are 70s. So last week I had 25s, I'm gonna try for 70. Let's see what happens. You're gonna place the weight on your knee if you're lifting heavier. I'm gonna go ahead and start my time now so I can do a few extra reps. Time has started. I'm gonna place this weight on my shoulder, and then I'm gonna make sure I have both hands around it. I'm gonna get into position first. My hands are underneath the dumbbell, and then I'm gonna go up and over my head. I'm gonna control the weight back all the way to straight. Notice that I am leaning against the pad. I'm utilizing the support. I'm trying to keep my elbows completely stationary. I'm tightening my triceps, fighting every inch all the way down. I want you to think about, are your movers moving you, or are you simply just moving the weight? What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, are you really engaging your tricep and making your tricep lift this weight like this? Or are you mindlessly just moving up and down like that? Time is up. I'm gonna fight it all the way down. Pause here. I'm gonna pause for 3, 2, 1, tighten first. Whew, set 1. Another important component of all this is breathing. How are you breathing during your sets? Now, for some of y'all that comment, why am I winded, and all these things that don't understand I'm lifting, I'm trying to talk and lift. It's a lot different than just lifting. But when you're lifting, focus on trying not to over exert yourself during your breathing. Try to relax and do calm breaths as you generate tension. A lot of people take shallow breaths and almost hyperventilate, and it dramatically decreases your strength and increases your fatigue. Breathing is a skill on this, trying to make sure that you're using all your effort for moving the weight and not panicking as you're lifting because you feel uncomfortable. Remember, part of going near failure is all these components of failure. One of those components is a muscle burn and muscle discomfort. The reason why people's breathing can rapidly increase during an exercise is because they start to feel discomfort. As a component of the discomfort, panic can kind of set in, whether people know it or not, and that increases the rate in the depth of your breaths. So that's just something to think about and pay attention to as you're doing this. 4 steps. Step number 1, I'm gonna make my tricep fight this load all the way down. Step number 2, I'm gonna pause here. And then step 3 is I'm gonna squeeze all the way to straight. And then step 4 is I'm gonna maintain tension when I'm at straight. Fighting every inch of the lowering, making my triceps stay engaged. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's about a 9 right now. That's it, it's time. Rest. Step 2, I don't know how many reps that was. I don't care, it doesn't matter. But we're not focused on that. We're focused on our 10. Time, tension, effort, execution, near failure. All those things were accomplished. Tighten first. Max engagement, max execution. Making your triceps eat shit every single phase of the motion, the up, the down, and the pause. Let's go for another one. That's all I got. So that's how you fail and get out of that position. Don't panic. When you fail, just simply get it up, shoulder level, put it on your shoulder, bring it down. Don't drop the weight. Always keep the weight in close. The way you fail, the way you go towards failure is super important for keeping your joints healthy and not beating your body up. Be super careful as you approach. One of the things that I probably talked about a little bit more during my first arms course that I love about all of this is, as I have had struggles in my own life, going through times where I had to really find some grit and dig deep, and there were days where putting one step in front of the other was hard. So I learned how to not approach each day with all the things that overwhelm me, and to take it step by step. One right foot, left foot. Don't worry about all the shittiness going on. Take it one step at a time. That approach I apply to lifting, and that is breaking the components down. Right foot, left foot, of how to build muscle. And that is the time, the tension, the effort, the execution, the near failure. It's not focused on the 10, you know, the end goal. It's the components that make the 10. Because when you learn how to apply this stuff in your everyday life, that's how you execute. And that's not just how you execute in the gym. It's how you execute in life. Everything in here applies to everything outside of here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this beneficial. If you did, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. This will help me and ensure that my content reaches more people on YouTube. If you want to join the MGB officially, you can scroll down in the description, and there are 2 links. One is to the Apple App Store and the other is to the Google Play Store. And you can join my app for free and view some free content. And I also have some really in-depth programs. I have a complete blueprint that's gonna walk you through how you can build muscle the most efficiently and the safest way possible. I hope you join me next time.